Hi guys. A few days ago, in one of my last streams, I was trying to animate the ball, and I want to achieve the behavior that when I click a ball, I wanted to achieve the behavior that the ball starts jumping, and when the ball is moving, I wanted to achieve the behavior of a rolling ball. I will show you what is the current behavior. So as you can see, when I select the ball is rotating, or is being rotated, and I achieved this behavior by C# script. But I really want to change this behavior to jumping, and I want to do it via Unity animation. But I also want to have a behavior like rolling ball, which I will show you in a moment. So I want to have such kind of behavior like this. As you can see, the ball is rolling, and I also achieved this behavior using script. But a few days ago, I wanted to create a jumping animation using Unity animation. But the problem was when I rotate the ball, I recorded the animation in some coordinate system. At the beginning, it was the coordinate system that the y-axis was pointed to the top, let's say, and I recorded the jumping animation in that coordinate system. Okay, so when I selected the ball like that, rotated like that, the jumping effect was correct. Okay, so the ball looks like it was jumping. But when I roll the ball and it changed the direction or rotation, the jumping animation was played, in the right random direction, like for example in this way. And in this today I'm going to make one more try to achieve this effect using animation, because I think that I found the solution. Okay, I think that the topic one more time, and I think that I know how I can achieve this effect using animation. The key in this case is to I will show you. I have a ball prefab here. So I have the ball prefab, and the idea is to record jumping animation on this ball prefab, and to roll a ball and to roll only this sphere. So it should I think that I should be able to achieve the effect that I want, because the last stream because what I'm doing now in my C# script, I'm rotating the whole ball prefab, which is which is a ball prefab and sphere. So when I rotated it and I animated it like a jump, it was jumping in a direction that of the rotation, let's say. But if I record an jumping animation in this coordinate system, which will have never been rotated, and I will rotate only this ball inside, it should work like I want. Yeah, so I'm going to try to achieve this effect in the first part of today, of today's streaming. Sorry for my English, but I'm still learning. It's really hard for me to think in English and to speak in English in the same time. Okay? If you had any question, you can ask me in the comments. Okay, you can also join to the discussion. Okay, so let's try to achieve what I said. Okay, so at first I'd like to have just the same behavior, but in a little different way. I'm talking about I would like to have a rotating ball like now, but what I want to do is not to rotate the whole prefab like now, but to rotate just the ball inside, the sphere inside. Okay, that's the idea. So let's open our ball script. And let's find the place that I'm rotating the ball. As you can see, I'm rotating the ball here. So that's the place where I think I should get the sphere from prefab. And rotate it instead of rotating whole prefab. Okay, but before I do this, I'm going to get back to my animation of jumping ball. And okay, how does it works? I have no practice with animating, so I need to get used to it. Okay, this is the ball prefab. Okay, so I think that okay, there is an animator here, there's a ball prefab here. So the ball should animate it. Why it doesn't? Okay, so there is an animator here. Okay, so I have animator. There is an idle state here. There is a transition when jumping is true. And we have jumping ball animation here, so okay, so what I'm going to do at first, I'm going to disable rotation on select. Okay, so let's investigate why this ball does not animate. Okay. Okay. So I think that I have, I know that it doesn't animate. Okay, so now the ball is selected, and then when I go to the animator and I select jumping flag, okay, nothing happened. Why? Okay, so what's the problem with that? So as you can see, we have the animation here. So there is some problem with a trigger, with a jumping trigger. Oh, okay. So as you can see, okay, so I'm going to create a better jumping animation. Okay, so let's do it one more time. So I have animation here, jumping ball animation. Okay, so let's open it. Okay, let's delete it. let's go to the animation, and I'm going to animate the whole prefab. Yeah, to jump a whole prefab. So I'm going to add the property of transform and position. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to animate it, like to jump to from 0.0.0 Okay, so let's record. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to create an empty apparent object here, which is jump handler, let's say. Okay, and let's animate it. Let's go to the curves and okay, so how does it work? Okay, Yes, I think that the ball is jumping. Yeah, it's in a quite right way, like a sine function. Okay. So, let's go to the animator, and when I run the game, yes, as you can see, the ball are jumping in a different direction because they are rotated by when they are, you know, by moving them the map. Why this ball? That's strange. Why this ball? Okay, so now it's time to run the animator here when the ball is selected. So when I said that the ball is selected, I'm going to here to set the ball of jumping to true, and on the select I'm going to set the ball of jumping to false. So now I should achieve the effect that when I select the ball, the only one ball should be jumping. Sorry. Okay, so let's test it. Okay, so as you can see, only the selected ball is jumping. But as you also noticed, it's the jump behavior is really strange, and it depends on the rotation of the ball. So what I'm going to do now is to open a ball prefab, and I'm also going to add another empty parent object called rotation handler. Why? Because I don't want to use this sphere object as my rotation handler. I would like to have another layer of abstraction here. So that's why. So what next? The next thing is to get to the code here, and that's the place when I'm rotating the ball. So instead of rotating the whole ball, I mean the main transform chord system, I would like to rotate this one. So let me think just for a moment. So I'd like to get a game object. Find. No, get. Okay, so how to get child object from a parent object? I need to ask Google because I'm really fresh in Unity, so I'm still learning it. Okay, so it looks quite simple, like transform, get, okay, it doesn't look simple. Let me check, it's a game. Okay, so we have transform and transform dot find. There is also only find object of type. I think that I have some issue with Visual Studio Code, because it should the method find should exist on transform. Let's check if it compiles or not. Yes, it compiles. So such method exists, like find. So rotation. So I'm going to create a game object called rotation handler. which equals transform.find, and I'm gonna find jump handler slash rotation handler. And I'm going to rotate it. Let's check if it works. No. So this is the transform. Okay. Yeah. Okay, so as you can see, the code compiles. So I hope that that it will work. Okay, so let's I think that it's the behavior that I wanted. Okay, the effect it's not that's really strange. Why? That's really strange. Why the ball is initially rotated? That's strange, but I think that I find the solution in a moment. Look at this ball. So as you can see, the whole prefab is rotated in some direction. So so the first thing is to find why the whole prefab is rotated. Okay, I know where's the problem. The problem is in my ball spawner script, because I copied the code of rotating a ball here. So I shouldn't rotate the ball like that. What I can do is I can create a public method here to export the API to rotate the ball. So what I need are those three parameters. Something wrong happened with my Unity not Unity but Visual Studio Code editor, because I cannot find the definition of the rotate function, for example. Okay, I will try to fix it in a moment, but at now I don't know what is the type of this. Okay, so it doesn't matter. I'm going to create a rotate function which takes 2 parameters at the moment. It's rotation axis and angular change, which is probably float. Okay, and I'm gonna rotate it. Something wrong happened with this Visual Studio Code. Okay, I'm going to close it and run it one more time. Or let's check if I have the Unity add-on installed. Okay, not today, maybe later. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to open my ball spawner script. And I'm going to use this rotate function instead of custom rotation. So this is ball. So what I'm going to do here is just to a ball dot get get component called ball dot rotate. Yeah, so I need empty space. Yes, now it works much better. I don't know why the add-on to Visual Studio doesn't load correctly. Okay, so now it's time for test. As you can see, there is another issue here. The ball is not in the it's not on the good position. Okay, I forgot to save it. That's why I have the same behavior. Yeah, so as you can see, each ball jumps in the same direction and it also rotates. So now it's time to move the ball to a better position, because as you can see, the ball has been spawned not in a good position. It should be spawned higher, like minus no, like 0.5, 0.6. So let's go to ball spawner. And the target position, okay, spawn ball target position. So let's go to the, not definition, let's go to the references. And as you can see, I have a calculate board position here. And that's the target position. Okay, so why the ball is was spawned at 0.1? No idea. Okay, let's go to the ball spawner and there's a radius here. Okay, so let's attach the debugger here, because I'm really interested in why there is such issue. So what is the target position? Okay, this is 0.1, so let's go to references. So we have only calculate word position. Transform dot position, which is the position of level manager. Okay. This is the position of the level manager, which is located. Okay. So I think that I should add a ball radius here. Ball radius, which is 0.9. Okay, so I should add ball radius divide by 2.0 f, and I'm going to introduce a variable here, which will be not Y, but ball Y target, or ball target Y. Okay, so let's save the level manager and let's restart the game. Okay, so let's stop the debugger. Oh, okay, so the balls are on the good position now, but the fields are in the bad position. So yes, let's okay. Now the function is has a good definition, but when I'm going to spawn a ball, I'm gonna create another vector. Target ball position, which is word position, plus new vector 0 Okay, it's time for a big test now. Okay, now it's much better. So okay, so what I'm going to do next is I would like to okay, doesn't work as I wanted. Okay, yeah, because I forgot to pass this target ball position instead of forward position here, so now it should work like I want. So yes, now it's the time for the final test of the solution. Okay, and boom. Yes. Okay, so let's check if ball is jumping in the right direction and right height. I think I would like to change a little the behavior of the ball. I would like to scale the ball to emphasize, you know, effect that of jumping ball, just a little. Okay, so what next? Okay, so let's open animations and jumping ball animation. Go to drop sheet and okay, let's open this ball prefab. Go to jump handler and in the animation I'm going to add property scale. And I would like to have scale 1 here when I go to the upper. I would like to scale it to 1, let's say 0.2 in each direction. Yeah. And 0, not 0, 1 here. Okay, let's see how it works. Yes, that's the effect that I want to achieve. That's exactly the effect that I want to achieve. Maybe it's little too even too strong. So let's change it to here to 1.1. Yes, that's the perfect effect. Yeah, perfect. Okay, guys, that's all for today, for this part of live stream. I think that I need a short break, and we'll see. Maybe I will record another stream today. So thank you very much, and see you in the next part.